I would like to first thank our Jewish brothers, rabbis that have come from New York to be here with us today. And we thank you both from the bottom of our hearts and appreciate this and without measure. I'd like to now invite Rabbi Abraham Lefkowitz. He's the spokesman for the Neturei Karta International from New York. Please recite aloud salawat.
Salam alaikum. We have come here today as Orthodox Jews on the occasion of the International Quds Day to show our solidarity with the Palestinian people as they suffer under occupation and oppression. We are representatives of Jewish people true to the Torah around the world, whether it's in Quds, in Jerusalem, in New York, in London, or anywhere around the world. Wherever there is a very religious Jewish community, true to Judaism, they are invariably opposed to the state of Israel, opposed to the occupation of Quds and of all Palestine. The Zionists started their occupation of Palestine in 1948 and even before, and have since then been conquering more and more of land through murder and theft. Palestinians suffer from the Zionist occupation on a daily basis. The new extreme right-wing Zionist government has increased their hostility towards the Palestine, and with settlement expansions and daily raids targeting many Palestinian cities across occupied Palestine, killing young and old, men, women, and children. Provocations on Al-Aqsa are becoming a regular occurrence. These recent events are an additional link in the long chain of this ongoing Palestinian ongoing catastrophe. We all, as human beings, are standing up against the ongoing injustice and condemn all the Zionist atrocities. We unite in the call to end the entire occupation and oppression. As Jews, we are embarrassed by all which is taking place supposedly in our name. When the Zionists claim to be a Jewish state, calling themselves the State of Israel, they claim to and occupy the land of another people in our name. When the settlers, looking religious, they are acting the most extreme manner. This is a desecration of Judaism. We say, no, Zionism is not Judaism, and the State of Israel does not represent world Jewry. We condemn all Zionist atrocities in Palestine, not just the extreme current right wing, but the whole occupation since its beginning. According to Judaism, their movement is heresy, and their cruel actions are criminal. Zionism is a true violation of Judaism. Killing and stealing are violations of the Ten Commandments. The Torah forbids even to move the fence marking the border between one's land and his neighbor's land. That's stealing. According to Judaism, it is forbidden for Jews to enter the Temple Mount. The Zionist aggression on Al-Aqsa is a total violation of Judaism. The Zionist movement is not just violating the Torah's laws of respecting other people's lives and property, it's also against the other foundations of the Jewish faith. Jews are in exile today by divine decree and are forbidden under three severe oaths to take over the Holy Land by force. Forcing our way out of the exile is a rebellion against the Almighty. Jews who believe in Judaism could never do such a thing. The Zionist state not only violates the principles of exile, it violates the entire Jewish religion. It's a totally secular state, and Jewish law is not their guide. They don't keep the Sabbath. Pork and other non-kosher food is sold in all the streets. Their army not only commits terrible crimes and atrocities, it's an immoral melting pot where all young men and women in the country serve together. It's worse than all the army of all other countries in the world. And to our shame, they do all of this in the name of Judaism. All the greatest rabbis were always opposed to Zionism, and to this day, the religious Jews in all countries where they live are opposed to the state of Israel. For decades, masses of Jews and entire Jewish communities are protesting the state of Israel, not just other countries, but in the Holy Land itself. Anti-Zionist Jews don't recognize the legitimacy of the state of Israel, refuse to serve its army, and protest all their policies. Under the Zionist regime, Jews who speak out are brutally suppressed. Thus Jews and Palestinians are on the same side of this struggle. We are both suffering under the oppression of the Zionist regime. We proclaim the state of Israel does not in any way represent the Jewish people. The Zionist state cannot speak in the name of religious Jewry. Judaism and Zionism are diametric opposites. Judaism is a religion and it has no connection to any state. But Zionism is a political nationalist state with no connection to religion or faith. They are using the Torah falsely to justify their crimes. Jews protest in the strongest terms the Zionist occupation of Palestine and its ongoing atrocities, killing and stealing, as well as the recent provocations in Al-Aqsa. According to the Jewish Torah, the entire land, from the river to the sea, must be restored to its rightful owners, the Palestinian people. We don't support the two-state solution. The entire state of Israel is in violation of Judaism. We will not be silent until the entire Palestine is restored to its indigenous inhabitants, the Palestinian people. One of the propaganda tools used by the Zionists is that they call anyone who is opposed to them an anti-Semite, someone who hates Jews. We are here to say, no, this is not about Jews. The Jewish people are your friend. This is about the Zionist movement, a movement to occupy and steal land, a movement that was started by Jews who broke away from Judaism, Jews who were not really Jews at all. Opposing this movement is not anti-Semitic. The Zionists don't want the world to see Jews here standing alongside people of all nations and beliefs who care about the rights of Palestinians. They want the world to think that all Jews are Zionists. They want to conflate Judaism and Zionism in order to fool the world and be able to accuse whoever criticizes their crime of being anti-Semitic. We all know that the two things are completely different. Judaism is a religion and Zionism is a secular nationalism. Judaism is 3,000 years old, while Zionism is just over 100 years old. This is not a religious conflict. Jews and Muslims have had different religions for a very long time and still live together in peace. Rather, the Zionist occupation is the cause for this tragic conflict. The Zionists have stolen our name as Jews and are unjustly misusing the name of our religion to justify all their atrocities. The world must not be fooled. May the Almighty help to end the entire occupation peacefully without any harm to anyone involved, and may we live to see the days of the coming of the Messiah when, as we say in our prayer, all the wickedness will disappear and all of humanity will join together to worship God in harmony. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much from Brother Rabbi Abraham Lefkowitz. We appreciate his powerful speech.
River to the sea, Palestine!